Coming up on CityView, the city unveils an electric transportation hub called Electric Drive. Earth Camp celebrates 20 years of teaching youth about protecting our creeks, and first responders carry out a full-scale emergency preparedness exercise at Austin Bergstrom International Airport. Hi, and thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Memi Cardenas. City Council approved moving forward with the purchase of a limited number of body cameras for the Austin Police Department. The agreement covers the purchase, implementation, and tech support for 724 cameras that will allow APD officers to video and audio record their daily activities while on duty. The cost of this initial camera purchase will be funded by a $750,000 grant from the state and $187,000 in matching funds from the city. The City of Austin is kicking off National Small Business Week with the 4th annual State of Small Business in Austin breakfast. This networking and informative event brings together 80 civic leaders and business organizations to discuss the current climate affecting small businesses in Austin.
So the importance and impact of small businesses cannot be overstated in our community. It's a real reason why our unemployment rate is as low as it is.
The annual breakfast also kicks off Austin's 2nd annual Small Business Festival, which is powered by the City of Austin Economic Development Department and Capital One Spark Business. The Small Business Festival includes 3 days of paid premier events in downtown Austin and 5 days of free community events at numerous Austin locations. Almost 100 expert speakers will lead topics including tips for starting or growing your small business, financing, marketing, social media, leadership, legal advice, and freelancing in the gig economy. Topics will be tailored to help both entrepreneurs in the early stages of their business as well as established entities. The Small Business Festival also includes interactive workshops, individualized coaching, pitch competitions, and networking events. The Small Business Festival runs from May 1st through the 5th. For event schedule and ticket information, visit smallbusinessfestival.org. The City of Austin recently hosted a Talent Exchange Career Expo, an event designed to help build a stronger and more vibrant community by providing opportunities for employers to fill their openings and for attendees to find gainful employment.
We're pleased to partner with Goodwill Industries and other employers in the area to bring our annual Job Fair Expo and Talent Exchange. There's over 100 employers here today from various industries, from financial to banking to government. The job search effort is so digital now. It's such an online experience. I think giving people an opportunity to be interactive, not only with the technology, but with the actual hiring authorities and representatives from other companies can also be very enlightening and provide other networking opportunities that you would not otherwise get if it were just online career-seeking opportunities.
The event was free and open to the public with over 100 employers and approximately 900 job seekers attending. Austin Energy has unveiled an electric transportation hub called Electric Drive, located along 2nd Street in the Seahome Eco District. Electric Drive showcases Austin's growing electric vehicle infrastructure. It is proof that Austin is EV ready. Electric Drive is powered entirely by renewable energy. There are 2 electric vehicle charging stations, including a fast-charging DC port and a solar-powered kiosk that can recharge electric bikes, scooters, motorcycles, laptops, and mobile devices. Austin Energy's Plug-in Everywhere program, which provides incentives and the infrastructure to support Austin's growing EV market, began 5 years ago. One of the most popular features of Plug-in Everywhere is its affordable price. Instead of the average $20 to $30 cost of filling a car with gas, Plug-in Everywhere offers unlimited vehicle charging with 100% renewable energy for $4.17 per month.
You know, we have set as a goal in this city, in order to respond to climate change, that our vehicle fleet and our city operations are going to be neutral by the year 2020. And that's an incredible goal that we've set. That as a community, we will be carbon neutral as a city by 2050. But it takes steps like what's happening today for us to be able to get to where it is that we need to be.
Emergency responders were active at the Austin Bergstrom International Airport as part of the Triennial Full-Scale Exercise. This full-scale emergency preparedness exercise at ABIA is required by the Federal Aviation Administration, and it gives first responders an opportunity to refresh their familiarity with the airport's staging areas, access points, and airfield conditions. Treating and transporting injured passengers off-site is practiced, as well as taking care of uninjured passengers. Coordination and communications between multiple agencies is also practiced. This specific scenario involved an aircraft aborting takeoff due to engine trouble and subsequently evacuating passengers onto the airfield.
We have a few really big challenges, just the mass number of patients that we have to deal with, the triage of them. And then the other big challenge that we have is tracking the patients from the scene to the hospital and keeping track of everybody. I hope the public sees that we're out here. We're getting ready for something like this. I hope it never happens, but we're very well prepared for an incident of this magnitude.
Earth Camp is celebrating its 20th anniversary of teaching Austin's youth about protecting our creeks, lakes, and springs. The award-winning program run by the Watershed Protection Department focuses on hands-on learning opportunities in creeks, caves, a garden, and also interact with city educators and scientists.
My very first time at Earth Camp.
Any idea why you think this is called Onion Creek? There's onions.
Being in the creek with the kids when they're at McKinney Falls picking up the rocks.
Don't be scared, I got ripped.
And seeing all of the nymphs underneath. That you can't pay enough money to show that to kids and teach them this is what you have in your hands.
That's volcanic rock.
And you have that stewardship of the whole creek in your hands
We found a freshwater shrimp yesterday.
by what you do. And so I think the lessons that culminated were you have to take care of the earth, and you have a big part to play in that.
And maybe these guys use their tails to move, yeah?
I think the kids really caught that by being able to. I've had students who knew that if we took two different sets of students, can I stow away on the second ride? It wasn't enough to just go one time for them.
2 hands, 2 feet, you are ready to roll.
I think the impact on our students is tremendous. If you were a teacher contemplating going to Earth Camp,
Really large creatures. You guys know what those large creatures were?
I would tell you this is worth every minute that you lose out of your classroom because you're not losing learning time. You're gaining valuable experiences for those kids.
So, remind me again, are all bugs bad? Yeah.
That they need. They have to have that as a foundation for understanding all the little pieces that we're asked to share with them in science. So if you have that opportunity to take your kids, dive in and dive in deep, and you'll never regret it.
Earth Camp serves 30 schools and more than 1,500 students each year. Learn more at austintexas.gov/earthcamp. April is Earth Month, and Austin Energy applauds customers who celebrate the environment year-round by subscribing to GreenChoice Texas Wind Energy. The University of Texas at Austin supports wind energy to run the supercomputer and other operations at the J.J. Pickle Research Campus.
GreenChoice is something that could help any community. UT Austin's motto is, we change the world. The product that we produce, it's students. We have students from all over the world that come here. So we generate all our own power here on campus. It makes it very challenging for us to use green energy. But at Pickle, we are connected to Austin Energy. So the reason that wind energy was attractive to us is solar energy takes a lot of space. And so we have an initiative at Pickle campus and a couple of small initiatives here on campus. And the advantage of wind energy is that it's not on campus, it's not on site. It doesn't take up any space, basically using the wires, the same wires that bring in normal generation power, and plus it also is a way for us to support our president's sustainability and also our natural resource conservation plans.
Our City Council has established very ambitious goals for the utility and for the city. So we have a goal that by the year 2025, 55% of our resources will be renewable, and wind energy plays a key role in that. And so these customers, our commercial customers, have partnered with us and with the city and our leadership to commit to buying green power, power that is not emitting any carbon, to serve their energy needs.
Reliability of service is very important to us, but also is cost. Every dollar we spend in utilities, the campus can't spend. And so we're very focused on that.
So all of the equipment in this chilling station is powered through Austin Energy's GreenChoice power to supply the energy for the chillers, the pumps, the fans, all the rotating equipment that we use to cool the supercomputer next door. Being able to buy all that power, there's a 13 megawatt load on this campus. Purchasing that through the GreenChoice program and moving it to a wind generated source is a sustainable way to support these endeavors out here.
That's it for this edition of CityView. I'm your host, Memi Cardenas. Our next episode premieres on April 24th. Thanks for watching.